you call Kurt Russell sexy with an eye patch.
I mean, who doesn't?
Right. I mean, this is our harem anime, so to all the female characters, he's totally sexy.
But what about Crunk? But yeah, we have Ryan, Kurt's player, back with us. Hopefully on a more permanent basis as we finish off this campaign. Yeah.
It will be.
Yeah.
Unless I have things.
I mean, so far the only thing you've missed is we finally started book 6.
Okay, so we pretty much left the Runeforge and that's it.
They left the Runeforge, they started up the mountain that's pretty much the equivalent of Mount Everest in this world. It's that high.
Cannibalistic dwarves.
Yeah, they came across a mining company that was hosted by dwarves that had originally found Xin-Shalest. Went back to their hometowns like, hey, give us all this funding and we'll bring back shit tons of gold from this place.
So. They found, they found Xin-Shalest through like charts and shit?
No, they found it completely by accident. Because remember, they were traveling over the mountain, they were looking for mining veins, they were running so low on food that they had to start fasting, and then they ended up finding the hidden trail that takes
so they
to
were
the
there, they left, and then they were trying to come back, right?
Yeah, and that's
and they came back to like the marshes at the top?
Yeah, to just below it, actually.
To just below the sexy lady. They just missed.
But when they made that return trip, that's when they came under the spell of the Wendigo and went cannibalistic on each other.
By the way, you know what happens when toddlers get a hold of miniatures?
What?
They put them in their mouths.
They take the guy's sword arm off and do a vorpal attack with it.
That is so sad. The one person who could defeat Menadez.
Right.
Yeah.
Defeated by a toddler.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, jeez. But yeah, it was during that return trip to start, quote-unquote, mining the city that they fell under the spell of the Wendigo and never made it to where they found the secret trail that leads you to the city. Because they already had this cabin set up from last time, and it was like, you know, climb up the mountain, getting dark, blizzard's coming, here's our cabin, let's stay the night. Wendigo. And then they start eating each other. One manages to run away while the rest eat each other.
So when these dwarves were there the first time, the Nimph didn't think to ask them for help?
Because nymphs normally do not deal with people. Jesus.
She's been raped for 10,000 years by vampire tentacle monsters. I think your perspectives on shyness might erode at some point.
I think your perspective's on Stockholm Syndrome.
It might be Stockholm
Or
Syndrome.
maybe she just likes it at this point. There's a few times.
Jesus Christ.
The first few times is like, I don't like these tentacles. And then it's like,
And he shows her just a bit of kindness and
Yeah.
Harley
No,
Quinn.
consensual.
Harley Quinn.
No, it's more along the point of she fights him a few times, gets chased out of the city because she's not strong enough to defeat him and the skulks that he turned into vampires. So she's like, they don't come out of the city, I'm safe here, screw it, I'm done. Oh look, here's some dwarves. There they go again. Nothing. And then you guys comes along and she's like, hey, I know you because you helped my cousin. You're going to the city? I definitely advise you do not. Oh, you're going to anyway? Fine. What?
If she's isolated on this mountaintop, how did anyone tell her who helped her cousin?
Magic.
They have a nature.
They had no...
Through nature.
They have what?
What?
A connection through nature.
So
Nature told her.
So she couldn't use that fucking connection to say like, hey, I just got raped by vampire tentacles. Please send someone to help.
But everyone who got sent looking for this place.
Hey,
But no one can
get in
find
touch! Get in touch with some fucking druids! Let them know that I'm being raped on the top of Mount Everest, and I need some goddamn help!
Yeah, you missed that too. Will having insane problems with
With the story, I didn't
Yeah.
miss that.
Again.
I've seen that before.
Again. Just one rock.
Just one rock.
Who should we send to get this rock?
Don't,
How about the dragon?
don't worry, Paizo. I already took care of that one for you.
Who do we have in our bench of people to go get this rock?
Let's see,
We have this
anyone.
random dude, literally anyone, or we can send the dragon.
All we need is one rock from this goddamn building.
Oh, jeez. He's retiring from tabletop games after this one, folks.
We're never gonna finish this fucking game.
See, this is another reason why you should have had Stan stay on. He should be able to come up to Coruscant during the final boss battle and be like, I got some issues with your...
Hold on. I have to go through my list. I gotta.
And Coruscant's sitting there like, you know we're fighting, right?
No. We're getting these issues resolved now.
How many hero points you got, Jill?
Three.
Okay. Ryan, I'm just going to give you 3 too.
Alrighty. I think I have it around. I have it written on my character sheet. So.
I
Well.
needed that.
For you and...
So I assume Garrett didn't come tonight?
No.
No, he's sick.
He is
He's a piece of shit, and we didn't invite him.
that too.
That's
Just
a little
as long as
harsh.
we're clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we were all thinking it.
Well, I have face masks. I have hand sanitizer. I said it'd be okay.
He also has like a horrible sunburn. He has like blisters all over his face and shit.
Oh, blisters.
Yeah.
Oh.
He like cooks. He's super pale.
Yeah.
He cooks.
But yeah,
Ugh.
it's also why when this campaign's finally over, I'm going to let Will borrow this so that he can skim through it and finally see behind the veil of all the stuff that players never really learn or get to hear.
You just want to rip it up, don't you?
I'd rather he did because this thing's $50.
He's
Yeah.
got that look that says, I'm totally gonna rip that fucking book up.
Well, he'll make a list of all the inconsistencies.
You know, like in Firefly, when like River is reading through the Bible and she's tearing out the passages that don't make any sense.
Yeah.
Also tore out a lot of passages.
Yeah.
So, we start the next day. The nymph is nowhere to be found. For all you know, she's probably invisible or turned into some type of creature that can dwell within the frozen pond.
Or the universe realized that her existence created a paradox.
No, she's just not...
Or she got sick of the otherworldly voice condemning her.
Oh my gosh, you're talking about that stupid rock again.
Exactly.
So yeah, she's nowhere to be found the next morning, and you still see the trail of the Phantom River leading you up the mountain pass.
Born like an avalanche coming down.
About midday, you start to come across an act. You start to realize that the ground beneath you is not only becoming more paved, but is also glittering with gold plate.
And Theodora, at first, before she realizes it's gold, she starts singing, "Follow the elephant road! Follow the elephant road! Follow the elephant road!"
There's a bald British man saying that this is the greatest sparkly trail anyone's ever had in forever. It's going to revolutionize.
Kurt starts telling everyone to stop breaking the fourth wall.
But that's what I do.
Who do you think you are, Deadpool?
Yes.
Oh.
And then she realizes it's gold and starts trying to pry up the stuff.
Which she can't. Also, the pathway is very wide, as if it was built by giants.
Well,
We've seen that before.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! I swear to God, I will strike a towel with a disease.
Oh, speaking of diseases, guys, I cured myself of Mira. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
are you just saying that, or do you have to make a bluff check?
I think if I wasn't telling the truth, you could fucking tell because I would smell like shit.
Don't worry, guys, I'm all better.
That's just my lung. I got two.
You also see off to the side that there's a cave opening about 60 feet up the cave wall. And just as you're walking past it, you see you see a frost giant leap from the cave, calling out as he lands right in front of you. And he goes, "Trespassers! You will not pass! Hurl the boulders!" And boulders start being thrown at you all from the cave opening.
Lucy pats Crunk's back. Like, go get him.
I'm assuming we need
Wait,
reflex.
You mean this road goes somewhere?
Yes.
Say back to the giant.
Oh. Yes, it goes to the city!
What city? This road goes nowhere.
Screw you, I'm gonna carry you on here. You all can reorganize yourselves in whatever order you actually want to be so that someone like Lucy is not right there in front.
Yeah, can I not be in front?
Not that far back, though.
So I need to know your Wi-Fi password, but these people are all listening.
We just went over this earlier. Not like.
Hang
I
on.
thought you were like speaking condescendingly.
No,
like,
no,
you
no,
son
no.
of a
No,
bitch.
I got it right.
No.
Chapin, I got it right here.
Oh, okay.
Because when you're connected to it, you can see that stuff.
Oh, I see. It's no.
No!
Oh, I like it.
So yeah. He leaps down in front of you. He's calling out that he's going to have boulders raining on you, so we can immediately roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yay!
Because he's
Where are the other giants who are throwing boulders?
the boulders are going to be coming from that cave opening. You won't be able to see the giants because they're hiding behind massive boulders. So,
Dang it.
and
So there's
plus
just a-
it's 60 feet up into the air.
Wait, this isn't a mountain, it's just a giant pile of boulders?
Yes, Mount Everest
It's
is a giant pile of boulders.
I mean, everything is kind of just a giant pile of little tiny boulders that we call atoms.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Larry.
I mean, if we're splitting hairs, yes,
But
but...
if we're splitting atoms, you handed that to me on like a silver platter. You're like, here you go, Robert. Make this joke.
Alright, I gotta pull these guys up too. So yeah, the one before you is a frost giant. The other ones up above, well, you don't know what they are. They're just hurling boulders at you
Why?
because he ordered them
Told them
to.
to.
Oh.
So
In
my
my list.
initiative rolls.
Fucking terrible.
Excuse me. Gosh darn. What's a D8? No.
I'm gonna go ahead and...
This. Found it. I do not have 5 of these.
I got a
Initiative
17.
of 1. So, wow.
I got a very bad roll.
I have 2.
So 17 for Kurt, and how much for Lucy?
10.
10. And Lyran?
I'll just have you.
Lyran and Krunk? You're muted.
Laren is 24, Kronk is 17.
Who has the higher dex, Kurt or Krunk?
My dexterity is something.
Kronk is 10, so probably Kurt.
Yeah, mine's way higher.
Alright, so Krunk's going to be at 16.
Well, I'm guessing Kurt's is higher than the Frost Giant.
Frost Giant's got a dex of 14, so I imagine so.
Yeah.
So it would be Kurt at 17, Frost Giant at 16, Krunk at 15.
Yep. And Atala?
35.
Alright, large human.
Why do I have that on? What?
Because underwear is typically worn in most Western civilizations.
Really? It's news to me.
No, I said D8 instead of D10. It's supposed to be D10.
Oh.
Why did I write? I must have been asleep.
Alright, so
You
Atala.
gotta quit drinking when you level your characters up.
I can't help it.
So fucking
So
boring.
Atala, you get to go first, as always. Except for that one time. That one time.
Yeah. Fuck it. What would be an intelligence roll on the weaknesses of a Frost Giant?
They're considered a humanoid, so I'm guessing just a plain nature.
Arcana? Yes, that's what I heard.
I'm pretty sure just a plain nature one, because
Oh, then I can.
she can do that.
Looks like a giant to me.
26.
It's a big person.
Well, and also, Kronk, doesn't he have a specialty?
Yeah. Kronk's able
Kronk
to...
likes fighting giants.
Kronk likes fighting them.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So, according to Lucy, being a frost giant, it's immune to cold. It's vulnerable to fire. That's it.
Alright. Man, I really appreciate having Lucy around to tell us these things. You know, I love Lucy.
Oh!
That's a good one.
You know what? I'll give it to you.
The joke was so good you don't even have to.
This is a Desilu production, people.
Let's see.
Now I just got a picture of Kronk speaking in a Spanish accent.
Barbarian and Spanish accent. Wow.
Yeah.
That would be-
Lucy, you have explaining to do with Kronk.
Yes.
So, this is the cave.
Yeah.
The Cave of Wonders. Touch nothing but the lamp. I'm gonna go ahead and use the scorching ray.
Alright.
And that's... How high above us?
60 feet up into the air.
Okay.
Let's see.
If you want to attempt to climb it, it's just a DC 20 climb check.
Just.
Yeah.
Because everybody puts skill points in climb.
Exactly.
It's the single most important skill ever.
That's why I think the next time I run an adventure path, I'm going to use the one variant rule from Unchained where the skills get split into 2 categories and you earn points for both categories. Did you? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that for next time. Because that actually gives you a reason to put ranks and stuff like climb and swim.
I put ranks in the climates.
I've had some characters who have had really nice climb checks.
Yeah.
You remember
So-
that character.
I think so.
The cat girl?
Oh yeah, the cat girl.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
So, Scorching Ray is just to his touch, right?
Yeah.
I want to build a character who's built to grapple, and then have like an incredible acrobatics. So I just jump straight up in the air and let them go, and they take fall damage.
Oh yeah, you're telling me about that.
I was able to do it once with like the fucking alchemist who, it's like they're the synergist.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was a summoner who was the synergist. So you just like get massive amounts of skill bonuses. It was great.
It's got a touch AC of 11.
All right, so I have to roll a not 1.
Yeah.
And I
For the
get
record, Crunk has this climb mod of 25.
Nice.
ooh,
Nice.
that. So, oh, that's the wrong button.
Still a nice roll.
That, and I hope that I rolled the. It keeps on moving up. All right. So.
That's kind of what you want the numbers to do.
No,
No,
but I mean,
the-
like I was using like the last 10 rolls thing on. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So let's see. So that's a 31, a 26, and a 24. I think all 3 rays hit him.
Yeah.
All right, and it's 4d6 per ray, so 12d6, which I apparently already rolled before, but we'll roll it again.
Alright. So 45 plus an additional 22.
So 67 points of damage.
And he kind of flails back from that since he's weak to fire. Not too happy.
How's he looking?
Oh, he's still looking fine. It's just, you hit a frost giant with fire, so he's very upset.
All right.
But it's Lyran's turn.
Laren is going to hold.
Alright.
Hold Kurt. Oh, and if not otherwise stated, overland flight. So you just want to move straight on. Well, you can move your character because I can't manipulate.
Yeah. You can't even attack or do anything, can you?
You can do an attack action or a standard action. You can do a standard action or a move action for first round of combat. Nothing
Okay.
else.
I'll use
Charging can count, so you can do a charge attack on him.
Alright. I will shoot him with improved vital strike,
Alright.
which is something I have forgotten because it's been a long time. Hold on. Actually, I'll just hold.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll hold.
Hold to look up how you do your stuff again.
Yeah, I gotta check the instruction menu real quick.
Alright, so that makes it the frost giant's turn.
I can cast spells when I'm wild shaped, right?
Yeah, because you have that 1 feet.
I thought she had 2 feet.
Depending on what wild shape I shape into. I could have 8.
They only have 1 foot.
Let's see. He sees Crunk as an intimidating foe, but Atala hit him with fire. So he's going after Atala.
You done goofed out.
So he's going to get in his melee range of Atala. And he's going to...
This is a huge map. I could cast some good things and not hit you guys.
I cast Giant Explosion.
I cast
All the way up
Murder
there.
All Giants.
Anyway, yeah, he's charging Atala.
Murder all.
So
Murder.
he's also power attacking, by the way. So does a... Let's see. Does a 41 hit?
Yeah, that fucking hits.
3d6 plus 21. He swings at you with his great axe and hits for, let's see, 34 points of damage.
Alright. That hurt.
I bet.
I don't want that to happen again.
Crunk. You're muted again.
Kronk is going to take a 5-foot step up and swing his giant axe.
Awesome.
Um,
You so puny, holding axe bigger than you.
And
it's a low roll, so it's only 37 to hit.
37 will hit him.
Let's see. Alright. 56 damage.
Wow.
He's using, Keen +1 adamantine impacting great axe of Giant's Bane.
Nice. Lucy and Theo.
Lucy transforms into some kind of bird and flies up so that she can see into the cave.
Alright. So, what Lucy sees, hidden amongst the rocks,
Boulders.
More ice giants. Many
Are-
more ice giants.
are 4 cloud giants.
I'm gonna roll for that.
Okay.
What, is that one cloud giant like trying to be sexy?
Yeah.
28.
Because it's working.
28.
Okay, so cloud giants. Unlike their frost giant friend down below, they have no resistance nor weakness of any kind. So it's just
That works.
a plain battle.
That still works for me. Alright.
Who are these jokers?
They're the ones who are in the giant hole.
That are about to start throwing rocks down at the rest.
Boulders.
Boulders.
Get it right.
Sure, they're tiny rocks,
So-
but they're so big, so they throw them really fast.
Yeah. And if I'm able to move any more
And okay.
than that.
I know wild shaping was your free action, but
Oh,
then
right.
you did your move action.
Okay. To rise up, but like maybe while I was rising up, I could do like a diagonal, but I think I'm still gonna be good.
Oh yeah, you can do that if you want.
Yeah. So I get within 250 feet of the center of the cave.
250 feet.
Yeah.
You could literally just fly straight up.
Okay, then all I do is fly straight up.
What does Theodora do?
Theo is really excited for Crunk and flies around to flank the giant.
Alright, that's going to incur an attack of opportunity.
Well, she can fly around.
But she's already within reach, so even if she were to move out and around, she would
Yeah.
already invoke.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's see. Not power attacking this time, so this is going to drop down to 31.
Nope.
Alright. Not power attacking because it was attack of opportunity. So yeah, now she's flanking with Crunk, so her and Crunk get a +2 bonus.
Woo!
Next up is actually, our cloud giant friends.
Hold on. Laren's going to move to here. So
Alright.
we'll insert her there.
Does Kurt want to actually take his action at any point? Alright. I'm glad that you could join us.
Alright, so now the cloud giants are going to start their boulder throwing.
They're gonna hit their friend, aren't they?
No, they can aim for everyone else. let's see. 2 are going to aim for Atala, and the other 2 are going to aim for Krunk. And these are both at a +12.
And they're going to hit the friend. So those are huge boulders.
No, they won't hit their friend.
Thank you for using the right terminology.
Well,
Unlike this clown. Rocks. Not rocks.
boulders. Well, I guess it depends on how big you are. To them, they might be rocks. If they're big giants,
But they know that they're big.
So-
They know that they are bigger than what a normal...
Does a 31 hit Atala?
a normal
Laren.
being, they're normal beings. Everything else is small to them. Perspective.
Assists
You know.
with Atala's AC, and so Atala will get a +11 to AC.
You don't
Alright.
know you're different until someone tells you you're different.
So a 31 won't hit Atala now.
That wouldn't hit me normally, but...
Yeah. And I'm guessing Krunk won't get hit with a 21.
Yes, he does.
Oh, he does? Does he get hit with a 20?
Yes, he does.
Alright, so 2.
Well, Laren's going to assist on both of those for 11,
Alright, so he doesn't
and
get
so he'll miss him as well. Because she's awesome.
hit. And she gets free actions. Alright, that brings it.
Bodyguard feat uses an attack of opportunity to boost AC.
That brings it back to Atala.
Alright. I'm gonna fly straight up out of his reach.
Alright.
Enough to see the fireworks that are going to happen in the cave.
That too, but... So I've flown straight up. So
He's going to take your thunder.
No.
I don't think so. I mean, I can call a lightning storm. It's pretty hard to take my thunder.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, though, this guy's the only asshole we have to deal with, because once we get out of the firing range of this cave, they won't
We
be
can
able to...
just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Point.
so, really all we have to do is kill this guy.
Are you telling this to Lucy? Because it hasn't occurred to her yet.
Hey, Lucy, you don't have to waste that spell. We can just move out of the range. As I like float straight up, and I'm looking at like the little Lucy hummingbird that's looking right there, like, hey, just right up the path.
She kind of looks like she really wants to cast this.
Okay.
But now she's thinking about that. Okay.
So now that I've flown straight up, I'm gonna shoot the asshole with another scorching ray.
Alright. Roll your 3 not ones.
Let's see. Ha-ha! Alright. That's 12d6. So that's 66 points of damage.
He is not happy with you and is even more unhappy that he can't reach you. That brings it back to Kurt.
Okay.
Do you have the thing now?
Well, I know how to improve Battle Strike again,
Okay.
so I'll just do that.
You can make a full round attack now. Well, Vital Strike is a full round attack.
Yeah, and I'll use my
While you're doing that, I'm gonna look up something. 'Cause I know we found it before.
yeah. So 68. No, yes, maybe. Hold on.
I think I
Yes.
might have
you gotta.
Super dumb.
You gotta
roll your attack roll.
Alright, I think that's what you were looking for.
Okay, no, that's not it, because that's third party.
Is that third party?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Let's see. 8 plus. I get...
You're wanting to know if he gets the flanking bonus since the dude's already flanked?
No, you don't get flanking with range, but I think there's like a way to do it, but I looked it up like months ago, but I forgot how to.
There is. You just have to take a certain number of feats.
Yeah. Yeah, I just needed
It's not usually worth it.
Oh, okay. Good to know. So, let's see. 8 plus... Does 30... No. Yeah, does 30 hit him?
Yes, it does.
Alright. Can I use that damage roll I did? Or do you want me to make a new one?
What was the damage roll for?
For attacking with my crossbow.
Yeah.
It's fine to use this one I just did.
Yeah.
So 24. It's not like it's a super great roll or anything. It's just...
And that was rolling it however many times because of improved vital strike?
Yeah, it's 68.
Okay, so 24 damage, so. Minus 24. Not replace it with 24. Alright. His turn again. He's going to turn his attention to Crunk. Let's see. Alright, Joe.
Did he step towards Kronk?
Well, he's right there, so it's not like he has to.
Well, did he take a step towards Kronk?
No. He's just going to turn
Oh,
around.
Kronk stepped up to him. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
He's going to turn his attention towards Crunk. He has improved Sunder, and he's going to make a Sunder attempt on Krunk's Great Axe.
Rude.
Yep. Sunder it with Vital Strike as well. So sundering is just him making an attack roll against the weapon, or his combat maneuver defense.
Oh, I don't remember, because most people aren't a big enough dick to use Sunder.
Yeah. Make one attack roll at your highest base, roll 11 damage twice. Yeah. So there's that. Sunder. This guy is meant to be that much of a dick. To sunder the weapon of anybody who seems to be causing him the most damage.
Does he have improved Sunder?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
That is it. Modifiers. Oh, jeez. Control F. Alright. Attempt to summon an item or weapon held or worn by your opponent in place of a melee attack. If you do not have improved Sunder, if your attack is successful, you deal damage to the item normally. Damage that exceeds the item's hardness is subtracted from its hit points. If an object has equal to or less than half of its total hit points remaining, it gains the broken condition. If the damage you deal would reduce the object to less than 0 hit points, you can choose to destroy it. So, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he is attacking the weapon directly, and I think inanimate objects have like just a flat AC of 10. Because it's not giving me any sort of way to defend against it.
Yeah.
It just says if your attack is successful. rules question. How does Sunder work? It's a combat maneuver. You declare your Sunder attack, assuming you have improved Sunder, so you do not. You roll your combat bonus versus their combat defense. Okay. So what's Krunk's combat maneuver defense?
32.
Alright, and I just rolled 36.
Okay.
So 3d6 plus 21 onto the weapon. Wow, that was insanely low. 7. So 28 damage to the Great Axe. Minus its hardness.
How much damage?
27. Or 28.
Okay. 28?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's got a hardness of 20.
Damage that exceeds the object's hardness is subtracted from its hit points. So, if it's got a hardness of 20, then it took 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm guessing that's nowhere near less than half this.
No.
Alright. So he's done. That brings it back to Krunk. Because
Okay.
he's not moving.
Krunk's gonna just lay into him. So, my kids have got into my dice, so my rolling's gonna take a little longer tonight. I don't know where most of them are at the moment. Let's see.
That sucks.
47 to hit.
Yeah.
Drinks in the fridge.
35 to
Some are
hit.
in the fridge.
And 24 to hit.
The others are by the.
The 24 will miss.
Just
Okay.
look that way when you enter the kitchen.
But you give me one.
Your that way.
Your that
My that.
other way.
Other way.
There we go.
There.
You give me one.
I'll see if I can.
So I'm gonna roll it.
Okay. I have power.
That is good. It would be bad if your computer just randomly died,
Yeah.
like it did that one time.
Yeah. I know. While we were watching The Hobbit.
So Krunk does 105 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, that.
I like how I said that like this is my house.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't have to get up. I'm okay with this.
Yeah, Krunk brought him down to negative 37 hit points, so how does Krunk kill him? You're muted.
Krunk's first swing takes his leg off at the knee, and as he stumbles to the side, Krunk reverses his axe, springs it around, and lops his head off as he's falling. The head goes flying back up into the cave.
I like it.
And the cloud giants are like, shit, what do we do? We keep killing them! Lucy.
I missed a coke.
The little hummingbird kind of looks at everyone else, and through Theodora asks, "So, are we gonna deal with the ones in the cave, or are we just gonna leave?
We're just gonna go.
We're just gonna go."
Yeah.
I mean, what can they do?
They're cloud giants.
Are they made of clouds?
Want to do a knowledge?
They don't have resistance to anything.
I mean,
Do you
I'm,
have
I'm guessing
a
since
wind spell?
I'm guessing since it has to be said, they can levitate through the air.
They can levitate.
They don't have like a strong fan. Blow them away.
Well, we're wondering, cause
fire underneath them, and the hot air will make them rise up.
So what is
Firestorm.
Firestorm?
Firestorm.
What is Firestorm?
Firestorm.
It's a storm of fire.
It's 150 cubes. 100.
This is why we stopped.
150 foot cubes.
Okay.
No, wait, 100 or 15.
Firestorm would be
Thank you.
2 10-foot cubes per level, so it would currently be 30 10-foot cubes.
Yeah.
Nice. That do what?
15d6 fire damage. And if any of them catch on fire, 4d6 every turn until they extinguish themselves.
Is it any type of touch AC attack, or do they get a reflex roll to it?
There's a reflex roll to not catch on fire.
Other than that, they just go ahead and take
And take half damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so they only got a reflex of 6. Yeah. Okay, so
They have to have a nat 20 in order to meet it.
really?
Yeah.
With
DC 26.
yeah, so
It's a giant storm of fire. It's hard to avoid.
so yeah. Roll them damage.
Can you roll me 15d6?
Why yes I can.
Oh, let's see. 30 10-foot blocks that you can have erupt on them.
Yeah.
That's so between
So that's 49 plus half that. That's 24. That's 63.
let's see.
Plus half.
Oh wait, they don't get a resistance. So
And they're not susceptible. So it's just
It
49.
says 49.
But every turn now, they're getting 4d6 of damage. Because they're on fire.
I'm just trying because you could fit those 30 squares among these guys.
Uh-huh.
Jeez. To where they're like,
Oh shit, my splin's on fire.
That entire cave.
30 divided by 5 is 6. So since we got 4, I'd say that each of them are taking 5 squares of that fire damage easily. So that's
They can't stack on each other.
They can't? Alright.
Shane.
What a shame.
Once you're on fire, you can. Can you just be more on
Well,
fire?
think about, like, oh shit, my head's on fire, but so is, like, my heart and my spleen.
But like,
Well,
the 4d6 is like, oh, there's their arm, but then it stacks. Like,
They're cubes, so if they're taller than 10 feet, theoretically you could stack 2 of those cubes on top of each other to hit them twice.
Yeah.
So roll it again.
I'm sure that there's gonna be someone who's listening to this who's like, they're breaking all the rules.
house
Fuck
rule.
that guy.
House
This is
rule,
funny.
motherfucker.
60 damage.
I mean, granted, that's a lot of damage being done to each of them, but they're still sitting at 115 hit points left to each of them.
That's
This
okay.
far. That guy would. That guy that's gonna pick about the rules.
Yeah, that guy.
He's probably on one.
I mean, other than our exclusive members who get early access.
Does Theodora do anything?
We sent him the files.
She flies up
Does he listen
and
to us?
starts wagging her tail
Oh no.
at them.
Yeah, so, like, every time that you've ever proven yourself to be a complete asshat, yeah, Wolf has heard that.
I fucking hate that guy. So.
Jesus Christ!
Liren.
Uh-oh.
No, I like.
Laren says, let's move out.
Alright.
And runs.
Those guys, on the other hand,
Don't like that.
yeah, they're going to levitate down to you all.
Are they gonna come down?
Yeah, they're going to come down. You set them all on fire and killed their leader.
They're still on fire. They're not trying to extinguish themselves. They're still on fire.
Wait, they were taking orders from a giant who was smaller than them?
Yes.
Haven't you ever heard of a guy called Napoleon?
Who
True.
wasn't really that small.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like average for the time.
But, you know, it's like...
Okay, so they're all right there?
Yeah.
Okay, Lance gonna cast Firestorm in the middle of them.
Roll 15d6 twice again.
15d6 twice.
Just go ahead and do it since you got it up.
53,
There we go.
46.
How about that? 99 damage.
Had 99 problems, but a storm giant ate one.
So after being brought down to 16 hit points, that's when they all look at each other still on fire and like, you know what I think this shit ain't worth it.
There's that action I was delaying to just kill one.
Well,
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
But-
now they need to start making reflex saves.
yeah, and next
a DC
turn.
20, otherwise they stay on fire and take 46 points of damage every round.
Yeah.
I know. They're still just going to take off running. They're gone.
They're going to die. As
Yeah.
they're running, they're going to die.
No one
Stop,
said.
drop, and roll, buddy.
Yeah,
No
jeez.
Stop, drop, and roll. Didn't you learn anything in school?
They
No
can't
one-
hear you, they're running away.
No one said that enslaved giant was smart.
Oh, he's
Do I have a
enslaved.
water spell? Do I have summon
Now you
water? I
feel
don't
bad?
have
Just
summon
got sad.
water. I have hydraulic pit push. But like anything I cast is going to cause more damage and kill them.
Just kill them.
They're
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
They're dead.
Okay.
They were trying to throw boulders at us.
True.
Let's go steal their stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Theodora flies over and loots them.
The only thing of value would actually have been, well,
The wedding ring one of the giants is wearing.
Oh,
And a-
son of
And a
bitch.
picture of his
And a
family
picture
and
of his
children.
children.
No, it's burned up.
Oh, okay.
okay, well
The
first,
charred remains of a picture of his family.
the frost giant was carrying 3 potions of cure serious wounds, a +2 breastplate, and a +3 great axe.
Would the dosage of a health potion be enough for a health giant? Damn it!
Yes! And he was also carrying a ring of featherfall. That's how he survived leaping from that cavern to in front of you all.
Crunk want ring. Crunk want float like little birdie too.
So, there's that, and as far as in the
But we
cave...
can't wear any of this crap, can we?
Because they're
They're too big.
giant.
Because it's giant.
Well, Kronk could wear it as like a bracelet.
You're like,
Yeah.
you take like the giant ring, and it's like, oh look, I got a crown. But I'm not wearing it in the right slot, so I don't get the fucking benefit for it.
Well, ring goes on your hand, so it's a bracelet.
So,
It's
inside
too big for a bracelet.
inside the cave was just money. You know, 1,265 gold in coins. A
Yes.
chest...
Since we're never going back, money's kind of worthless.
Yeah,
Wow.
and there were copper bars worth 500 gold. Like, just pure copper bars.
Theodora still loots it,
Naturally.
of course. We might find like a merchant in the city.
Yeah,
It is a city.
It'll be that guy that you know you're about to go into a big boss fight because there's the guy selling potions right outside.
Yeah.
He goes, welcome. And he's got a big trench coat.
He makes a
What's he
killing
saying?
sitting there. He really does.
well, the nymph did say that there were a tribe of peaceful people within the city that were descendants of the original inhabitants. Speaking of... Thank you.
Stranger.
Speaking of, you continue along the path until you finally come.
I love how they're like completely oblivious. There's a fucking apocalypse going on around. Go on.
I'll be right back. Keep going.
And that's what the mountain looks like, by the way. There is Karzog's face carved into the side of it. It's like
And-
Mount Rushmore.
And everyone misses that?
Because no one ever sees the peak.
Except for the dwarves!
But they're crazy.
No, the dwarves never even got past the city gates. They just saw that the city was there. It was like,
Okay, so this is inside the other portal place thing.
yeah.
I thought the dwarves ate themselves to death.
After they
Like
came
Pizza
back
Hut.
to try. So,
They locked themselves in their mountain where they ate
Eat
themselves
themselves to
to
death.
death.
you guys are now at the 15,000 foot mark of this mountain, but thanks to the Nymph's magic and the other weird magics going on in this mountain peak,
can
you're
actually
pretty much
breathe.
fine. Yeah.
Sick.
This is going to be a kind of a lengthy description, so bear with me here. This tableau defies belief. A narrow mountain pass opens into a glacial valley extending north and then turning to the west at the base of a vast mountain at the far end. Filling this valley is an ice-capped city of enormous proportions. The near end is mostly blocked by a huge fortress of smooth black stone with multiple towers rising from its high walls. Exiting the bailey of this fortress is a massive causeway of gold that dominates the city as it travels down the center of the vale. Enormous towers and spires of many-colored stones pack both sides of this central thoroughfare, rising to prodigious heights and giving the illusion that the road itself is a valley. The eastern slope of this valley has been partially buried by an ancient volcanic flow. Nearly a quarter of the city appears to have been so buried. That section is now little more than a great mass of ice, with the jagged angles and peaks of ruined structures poking through its topmost layers here and there. Where the valley curves slightly to the west, the structures, if anything, grow even larger, becoming truly gigantic as they climb up and over the rocky spur. At the far end of the valley, the city abuts the lower slope of a truly massive peak, yet the city builders appear to have taken no heed of this change in slope, for the great causeway merely elevates at a steep angle and continues to climb the incline in a nearly straight line, transforming into an immense stairway. Additional buildings cling precariously to the mountain face along the causeway, growing even larger and more impressive as they ascend. The gigantic buildings finally give way a few thousand feet above, but the mighty road continues to wind its treacherous way to just below the mountain peak. There, a spired citadel looms, its size and proportions truly magnificent. It too fails to summit the mountain. Instead, its topmost spire ends just below the dominant face of a stern man carved into the peak of the mountain and surveying the city below. The otherworldly quality of this strange panorama is further reinforced by the sound of the cold winds slicing through the high peaks, making strange cries and shrieks in the thin mountain air.
So we want to go there.
Yes. And in
So-
order to go there, you have to go through here. The lower
I just
city.
did the math. It's lower city of Xin-Shalest is about 6 miles long.
Yes.
I could walk that in a good day.
6 miles.
Yeah, that's like.
But you wouldn't because you're lazy.
Yeah.
And if you scroll down a bit, I believe it marks which road is the gold road. No, it doesn't. Well, pretty much traveling along this line is the Golden Road. That's supposed to be the main thoroughfare, the main avenue of the city.
So are we gonna check the city out, see if there's like stuff to be learned?
There could be stuff. There could be stuff to be learned.
I thought we were just gonna pull like a last mission from ODST and we just get fucking warthog and drive
right
right through the.
There are things to be learned. There are quite possibly people to be seen, both friendly and not so friendly.
But we're here to end the game. So
Yes.
Go where the quest marker is.
Unfortunately, this is a whole other city being opened up to all as well, and getting through it is not going to be so easily as you think. Hence the reason why Book 6 is 7 parts long. You guys are now getting on part 4.
And I'm gonna kick you guys out. So.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Well, just to remind you all of what, well, some of you learned in the Great Library. Xin-Shalest was built on the back of slavery. So there is a slave quarters here, there's an entertainment district here, an artisan district. A lot of this city, to anybody familiar with Magnamar, kind of almost has the same architecture as the older parts of Magnamar. So, especially the giant stone bridge that juts out from Magnamar into the ocean before being a broken pile of rubble. But yeah, a lot of these buildings also look like they were made to accommodate giants more than medium-sized creatures. But yeah, this city was an expansive metropolitan area. There were members of all races here, including dragons, who worked under Karzag. Giants of all kinds, Lamias.
Theodora has out her tourist brochure that she picked up from the gate.
welcome to
And-
Duloc. It's a perfect town. Here
Yeah.
we have some rules. Let us break them down.
and she's going, I want to see where the dragons live.
Everything about the way this city worked and its economy was built purely on the fact that Karzag was the Runelord of Greed.
So it's like Dubai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
When they took over a city, they enslaved their people and brought them into Xin-Shalest to do all the slavery jobs.
Like I said, Dubai.
Dubai. Yeah.
I'm sure if you looked hard enough, you'll find a brothel section in there too.
Like Dubai.
Dubai.
But
And
yeah,
here you meet a human bard with a whip.
it's
Dubai.
like
Dubai.
It says, I've been waiting here for 10,000 years to finally be let out. Thank you. I'm off to join Pathfinder Society.
What a coincidence. You guys are all the way up here in this mountain.
Yeah, you guys didn't know? There's like an express elevator.
I was like ripping my
Wait,
hair
you've been
out.
working on this how long? Didn't you know there were giant birds that could just fly you?
I mean, how long did this adventure take you anyway? 40, 50 hours? It took me 60 hours! 60? God, you suck!
I did all the side quests, man.
Exactly.
Doing the 100% run.
At least we're not doing a Nuzlocke run.
Oh, jeez.
But
I
yeah,
just finally bought Skyrim, so I'm doing that right now.
oh god.
You have to deal with the garbage character you built from the get-go.
But yeah, Chapin's already threatening to kick us out, so
Yeah.
we'll close it out here with everybody seeing this massive, legendary city actually being displayed out in front of them.
I have found my home.
My people.
So yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. Questions, comments, or anything before I shut down the recording?
Nah.
Nope.
And don't forget to write down how many hero points you still have.
3.
I got to use my firestorm.
So did I.
Yeah.
Is that like
That
Fireball?
was great.
You haven't.
It's better than Fireball.
like the whiskey?
Yeah.
That was like a moment of, you haven't seen The Last of Us!
Yeah, we have.